Hello, sunshines. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Um, there was almost not a Friday video. I typically post my videos Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. But let me talk to you a little bit about something. So, my family has been experiencing grief for the last 3 years. We've had multiple people to pass away in our family, right? And so on this week, by the time you watch this video, I would have already funeralized my uncle. He was the oldest uncle. He was the oldest nephew. He was my grandmother's oldest son, my mother's oldest brother, all the things. And he recently passed away. And so with that being said, helping my family through this grief process, them helping me through the grief process, us are making a funeral arrangements together. A lot of that just took up my time. And so I typically have my videos all done and set to upload, but I wasn't able to do that. And guess what? I'm not sorry. I don't feel bad. I have no regrets. I did what I needed to do, and that is called life. But the thing that really helped me is to think about the scripture came to mind in the book of James, and it talks about every good gift and every perfect gift comes from above. And it really got me to thinking about the garden and what a gift it has been to me down through the years. I started gardening in about 2018, and during that time, I think I shared with you all before that I was like on a weight loss journey and all the things, and that's how I got into gardening. It was veggies first and lost a ton of weight. Unfortunately, I got sick, and anyways, that journey kind of ended but began in a different way. And so, but when I look around and I think about the garden, I think about what a gift it is, especially during times like these. Times when I am grieving or when I'm dealing with hard things in life, I often come out to the garden and I get to enjoy the beauty of the garden and the gift that the garden is to me. And because it is a good gift, I know that it came from above. I hope that you get to experience your garden as a gift as well. That the garden is so good to you that you understand that it is a gift to you from above. And so I just want to share that with you all because I know that, we're gardeners, we're humans and all the things, and that we go through things, and it's okay to take a break. It's okay to walk away. I've done it before and I'll do it again. You have to find ways to protect your peace. And so the last video that I did for you all has been a few days ago when I went to the garden center and I was able to get joy and happiness and peace during my time of grieving. And so I wanted to go over some of those plants with you today. I don't think we're going to be able to plant any of those things up today. I am limited in my time. And so I just want to go through some of them and let you all know what I got, right? And so although I'm talking about grief, please know that I am full of joy. Sorrow and grief sometimes simultaneously work together, but I'm grateful for this good gift of the garden. Now let's get into these plants. And so what I got, let me bring you all in a little bit closer. I think that would help. And so here we have it. Oh my gosh, my stash. I love just having plants, even if they're not in the ground. I just can't wait to I just like looking at them, just like seeing them, just like I know that I'm not alone. So let me switch sides. I think I need to switch sides. And so what I was able to get at the garden center, and they had such an amazing sale. On my last video, I said, is this my final plant haul or final trip? Maybe. I don't know, guys, but because the sales are still going on. But I was able to get this snowdrift rose shrub. It's super pretty. Let me bring it in a little closer. See the blooms, and we'll talk about some of these plants a little more when I go to plant them in the ground. But this, the white roses, I really, really love. I think I need to water everything again today. I've been gone. And so this one is hardiness 4 to 9. We know that roses like full sun. And so what happened was I picked up this rose and I said it needs a friend, and I have an idea of where I want to place them. This one right here is called the All the Rage. And so this one does bloom pink. I'm thinking about, because where I want to put them, about going to get another white one, but we'll see. Let me move these out the way. So we got the roses. Oh, and of course, it got caught on my sweater. And then I have been waiting for these to go on sale. And I'm only saying that because I don't mind buying full price, but I do like getting the clearance plants as well. And so this particular plant, the reason why I say that is because when I saw it in the store the other week, I knew it was about to go on sale. So I waited. The leaves are falling. But this right here is called a Little Giant Arborvitae. And I have plans for these. I end up getting only 2 because I'm doing a container with these. I can't wait to plant them up with you guys. Trying to move things out the way as I go. Hoya Carella. Let me see. Do you all remember we planted some of these up already before in the part shade, part sun garden? These are the same ones. These are from the Fun and Games I Spy series, and these are Hoya Carellas. And when I grabbed 3 of them, and so I want to get them in a place, and they're going to give me interest. Remember, these will stay above ground. These won't die back. They will stay just like this. And these are just gorgeous to me. So I already have 2. I'm going to see where I'm going to put those. And I thought I was done with mums, but this, oh my gosh, was so worth it. Let me bring this one closer. None of my mums look like these. These, I don't know, they just got me when I saw them. They're just so pretty. And once again, they were 50% off. And so I grabbed these because I want to use them. As I told you all, I want to put some mums over there in that area because we need some fall interest. So I grabbed these. And then these were about $2. So I grabbed a couple of these, and these are actually going to go. Did I just break that? That's okay, because these will reroot. But these are going to go. I got 2 of these. These are actually going to go in my front container. So some of the plants I know where they're going, and some of them I just got because I wanted them. This right here is a beauty. I love me some variegated plants, and there's a bee sleeping in there. Oh my gosh, I almost disturbed it. I'm not going to bring the plant in close because the bee is huge. Okay, and so what I ended up grabbing was this Dwarf bush honeysuckle. This one needs full sun to part shade. And the growth on it is only in height 2 to 5, 2.5 to 4.5 feet, and 2.5 to 4.5 feet wide. It's deer resistant. I don't really have to worry about that because deers don't come in my yard anymore since we did our whole fencing. And so I love these variegated leaves. I'm looking forward to planting this up. I have an idea for it. Then I got this lovely Aquilia. This is this plant, I think, that's going to grow here. Actually, no, yeah, it's a 3 by 4 feet. And so I really wanted, one of the things I was talking to the gentleman at the garden center that just is so awesome. He helps me all the time. He knows everything about plants. He actually used to run a garden center. He's an older gentleman, and so he closed this garden center. But make a long story short, because some of the plants inside of our store, they're not for our zone. And so sometimes I'm just double checking. I often hear about this Aquilia plant on another garden channel. It's called Gardening on Purpose, I believe. And she loves Aquilia, and I just thought it was so pretty as well when I see her planted up. And so I wanted to go ahead and get one of these and put it in my garden, and it's okay for my zone. And so I was glad to get my hands on one of these. They have these beautiful white flowers. That's a question where this is going. I think I have an area, but that's questionable. I've been keeping my eye out, and I've been wanting a 9 bark, this beautiful dark foliage. This is a fireside 9 bark. It needs full sun. It has deep red to purple foliage, as you can see, and it gets 5 to 7 feet in height and 4 to 6 feet in width. And so I think I told you all on one of the videos how I'm going to be extending one of the garden spaces, and that's the same area where I want to try to get some more color. I have no dark foliage over there. I am hoping that this can go over there. Once again, I have to continue to watch the sun and what's happening over there in that space. Next up, I grabbed a few perennials. I have a couple more shrubs to get through and a few perennials. This is your bluebeard, right? I grabbed 2 of these, and I'll get those somewhere in the ground. And then I also got 2 of these shrubs that I've been wanting and looking. These are the Arbor Fire Chief, and they get this like, this one is a better example. They change color in the fall, you see? And so I thought those were so pretty. And so we'll get those planted up. We'll find a place for those. And then, yes, I grabbed more sedum. It's on sale. There's another bee. The bees love it. I'm going to be propagating more sedum, of course. It does take a little while before them to get big, but I just wanted to grab them because they were on sale and they looked good. And 50% off, you know? And so those are all the plants that I was able to get at the sale. And so I've just been leaving them here because, like I said, it's been a little busy and I've been watering them in. I do want to definitely get these mums in. And so maybe we can do that together on this video. I think I have enough time to go to my front planters that I don't talk about too much, but I really like. And maybe we can go just stick these in. I just wanted to stick these in that front planter for some color. Okay. And so let's take these 2 mums and let's get those, at least get those planted in. And then we can do some other things in the next up and coming videos. One thing about getting these planted in that I also was telling myself is like, I need to go through and clean up the garden again before I plant these in. The hostas need to definitely all be cut back, and I want to get that done before they start getting all wet and just all the things. They're all right now yellow and brown turning, and I want to go and cut those back. And then there's some other things that I just really need to go through and pull out and clean again before I start planting these. So I don't know where the videos are going to lead, but thank you for following the journey. Thank you for coming along. All right, let's go get these in the planters. So here we are. Here are my front planters, and they have made a few transitions over the seasons, and I'll try to remember to put those up here. But in here I have lamium, I have some lantana. This is a lilac shrub that I plan on keeping in here. I know that the leaves are going to fall off, but I'm okay with that for now, I say. And then I still have, can't even think of the name of this, but I have that in there. And so this planter right here is the same. It's just that the lamium has not, grown as much as the other one for whatever reason. And look at my little owl girl for the fall. Isn't she super cute? So these are the planters. I have the shorter ones on the back patio. You all will hear a lot of trucks and everything, so I'll talk louder. I have the shorter ones on the back patio, and so the lantana has been doing good. It hasn't been blooming as much as the one in the back. I think it's because, for whatever reason, I just don't feel like these planters hold the water that they need to hold, and I'm going to be trying to figure that out. But we have the lantana here. We have, these are begonias. We have the begonias here, and then we have this lilac shrub that actually looks pretty good when you know it's not losing its leaves, it's fall now. And so because the lantana is not blooming that much, I want to go ahead and just stick these stick the mums inside of here for some color. I'm eventually going to take the lamium out and plant it in the back, but for now I just thought, let me find a little space to stick these mums in to give some color. So yes, if you haven't noticed, I do live on a main road. And so the only gardening that I have going out here are these planters. I don't know if that's going to change in the future. I don't think so. It's because I'm so busy in the back space. Like, there's so much. So where should I stick these? So we have the lamium. I don't want to pull this lantana out because there are blooms. Like I said, I just think it's the watering. And then we have this begonia right here. And I just want to stick it just somewhere to bring in some color. That's it. Just a little touch. I actually think I could just leave it in a container, but I'm going to pop it in. I'm going to pop it in right back here. And see, the soil is so dry. I'm going to try to water. It just feels like when I water this container in, the water just goes down, and I'm not exactly sure why that is. I've even tried to use like a slow drip, but then I'll immediately see the water just coming out the bottom. So, but we'll get it watered in and see what happens. But for now, let's pull these sleeves up and stick this mum in here. And thankfully the mum is nice and moist, so it actually, the mum itself doesn't need watering. And it's just the little touches like that that just helps a pot, in my opinion. I'm no expert on pots, but for me, that's enough. So let's get this side done. Try to blow some of the dirt off of it. Oh. Hope you was able to see that. So what a difference just that little touch of yellow made. And I'm glad I got yellow. Sorry about my dirty hands, because her little yellow sunflower, you know, I think that we have the little pop of yellow. I was trying to blow some of the dirt off. And so, yeah, so that's going to probably do it for this season with these planters. I don't plan on adding anything else or redoing them. I think that's going to do it for this season. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get those all watered in. Once again, I think that was a good pop of color for this planter. I want to say thank you. I really hope that my conversation with you at the beginning of the video was helpful to someone. That is at least my prayer. And so I'm going to end it here. I'm going to say goodbye, and we'll be back to get some of those flowers in the ground to really clean up this garden. Oh my gosh, when I show you all, it looks pretty bad to me. And so I hope you all have a nice day. Thank you for joining me. I think I said that a million times already, but don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to share, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Be blessed. Blessings. Bye.